This afternoon, of course, we're still tracking the story of those tariff increases from the US set to come into effect on the 8th of August. Our reporter Ntokozo Khumalo is in studio with us. And obviously, Ntokozo, you were at that joint briefing by the Ministers of Trade and Industry and International Relations. And the big question, of course, is, and a lot of analysts have been talking about this, we've been making new submissions to the US around these tariffs, trying to bring that 30% number down. But to no effect. So the question becomes, is it about the submissions themselves or is it about South Africa's domestic and foreign policy?
Well, we didn't get a clear answer when it comes to that. But what we did get clearly from both ministers is that this has nothing to do with politics. They're not playing a game where it's political goals that you get at the end of it, but they are trying to ensure that our trade is sound to grow the economy. What they were clarifying is that all those issues that have been put out there, as Minister Lamula said, the issues around transformation, BEE, the farmers in the country that has been spoken about internationally, all those issues are not in the feedback they've received from the United States when it comes to the framework deal. So when we did then ask for more clarity on then where exactly are the issues, that's where we struggled to then get that answer for it. But according to the minister, all the issues that are out in the playing field as potential issues blocking a trade deal, saying they're not getting that feedback from the United States, and remaining on the point that the point is we are still in conversation and we are looking for new markets. Let's hear what he had to say.
We've been strengthening the trade investment partnerships with various trade partners. These efforts are bearing fruits, targeting markets across Africa, as well as in Asia, Europe, Middle East, and Americas. Our announcement on the Clean Trade Investment Partnership with the European Union in March has unlocked a 90 billion investment package that has been initially committed. This Clean Trade Investment Partnership also aims to unlock new markets access opportunities for South Africa, including the export of sustainable aviation fuel by Sasol and the export of hybrids and electric vehicles. While facing global trade challenges, South Africa is proactively building a more resilient agricultural sector. We've made significant progress in opening up vast new markets like in China and in Thailand, securing vital protocols for products like citrus and others. With China alone being a 200 billion market, we are confidently expanding our reach and creating new opportunities for our agricultural products. Our government has not been idle. We are proactively and collaboratively diversifying our trade portfolio.
Okay, well, that's very interesting indeed, especially because we now know that US lawmakers are trying to advance a bill that wants to sanction South Africa and South African officials themselves for its foreign policy, even as going as far as saying imposing sanctions for that very reason on the country.
Absolutely.
All right, it brings us to 20 to 2 this afternoon. Ntokozo Khumalo, thanks very much for coming into studio. Let's continue.